Hello everyone, we are back with Fate Grand Order with ORT Shaboba. We're not even in Nahui Mictlan anymore. We're in the real stuff now. So do we have a story chapter to start it off, or are we going right into battle? Because we did kind of leave it off and like, oh yeah, fight ORT. Form a party immediately before the battle begins. Section 21. Tree of Emptiness Decisive Battle. Okay, we got some story. Alright, we're holding steady at 700 meters behind ORT. This may not be much better than it was in Britain. Should still be within range to command servants, so get to summoning. Just keep in mind that right now we're only trying to engage ORT's power, so make sure the servants you summon won't take too much out of you. It's much too early to play your trump card. Got that? Oh, okay, just a tiny little bit of story. You can select anywhere between 1 to 6 servants. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, back in the Japanese server, I used 3 because I thought you had to use 3, but you only have to use... I think what I'll do then is I'll use 2. Oh, you can't use Machu right here. Okay. I'm gonna use 2. So I think what I should do is use 1 like high rarity servant and 1 low rarity servant. So like, did I want to use Nahui already? Yeah, let's start out with her. So I want to. Do I have 2 kaleidoscopes? I might. And then 1 like rarer, like less common. You know what rare means. Not berserker, right. I've never used like, but I don't know. Yeah, sure. Let's use you. And the kaleidoscope. I need to burn these chocolates. There. Hopefully that's enough. And I'll use Mashu as a 3rd servant every time it lets me use her, because Mashu is, I think you can use her every 5 battles or something. Like, she doesn't die for realsies. Okay. I hope this is enough. I don't really remember this fight, but I don't think it was too tough. Battle 101. Yeah, okay, he's running. Revolution Web. What's he got? Cosmic Ray, that's the HP stuff, right? Chance to absorb attack defense buffs of all enemies at end of turn. Oh! Prohibits all enemies from willingly leaving the field while you're on the field. Oh, so you can't swap out? Well, that's not going to be a problem for us, but... To get the field characteristics of field will not change. Okay. Oh, what? I only have a level 9! I can't insta-do it. Okay, I guess don't use attack up buffs then? Does invincibility count as an attack up? I don't know what you do at all, Mysterious Hero and XX. Yes, get stars. Engage special threat. And wait, or it's probably a threat to humanity, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's see how much she does. So we do have an attack up, right? Oh, maybe we don't have that yet. I wonder if you actually have to beat him, or well, so normally for most of the ORT fights, right, you don't have to beat him. If you lose, the HP stays where it is, right? Because, you know, it'd be stupid if you didn't break the health bar, like you got to 1 HP and died. You'd have to do that all over again. But this, I don't think this is like a real part of the ORT, right? Like it's its own thing. Like we can't use Mashu here, right? This is like the tutorial part. Okay, that did less than I thought it would. Okay, it doesn't hurt too bad. Dark matter plankton. Missed. Oh wait. That work? I don't know. Anyway, now Nahui. I was gonna say I was only gonna show the first ORT fight, which That kind of checks out with this since this is like the tutorial one. And what I'll probably do is I'll like show the finishing blow each time. Oh, should we? Probably want to do an arts chain here, right? But those crits look juicy. I gotta go for the crit. Let's see what Cedar Knight does here. We did have double Castoria last time, so we're not gonna do like 500k. It's a little too high to expect. Oh, only 100? Really? Did pretty much the same as XX. Oh, I guess she had the threat to humanity buff, didn't she? That could actually do a lot. Yeah, we might not actually beat him with these two. Oh, yeah, there she goes. Should have done that arch chain. But can I have my Camazotz? Can I have my command spells back? We still don't have them. Okay, well, we can do a mighty chain for real, which should do decent damage with the crits. EP chain 7 ether. I don't know what that means. Her HP is getting low. Does it reduce the max HP every hit or just every attack? He's like, his attacks are multi-hit. EP chain? Like, set charge to the maximum each turn for yourself after every... Oh. Probably don't want him to use his noble phantasm. She doesn't even have... Oh, she does have the arts buff. I think we just go for it. I don't know if she'll be alive next turn, which is why I didn't want to do the arch chain. Down two. They both crit. Definitely won't be enough, but close. Don't do it. Don't kill her. Okay, dang it. Yeah, Foreigner's probably the toughest class. So will he change here? Okay, story. What the? With those servants? Sidonai! They didn't vanish? Can't believe it. How's this even possible? Or just stole the entirety of those servants' field origin data and broke their links to the Throne of Heroes. Your oak spirits are ghost liners. They're recorded phenomena. Yeah, I know what ghost liners are. The span of time in our universe during which those heroes are active. And or just gobble them up like they were candy. It's really, really bad. Can't believe we're in yet another Temple of Time situation. Or is actually eating human history itself. And does that mean the crystallized servants are unable to return to the Throne of Heroes? Throne of Heroes is basically a library in a higher... we know what the Throne of Heroes is! A higher dimension. Things from this dimension don't typically even have a way of attacking it. You're saying it's using those threads to reach out to that higher dimension through the servants acting as its terminals? Damaging the data recorded in the Throne of Heroes itself? Exactly. Which means we won't be able to resummon any servants it defeats. We're gonna run out of fighters way faster than we thought. So again, we need to analyze the combat data ASAP. Understood. Or it may be an extraterrestrial monster with an impenetrable shell, braced with a tree of emptiness, and capable of storing servant resources. If it has moving parts, it must also have a weakness somewhere. We'll muster every resource in the computer room to analyze ORT as quickly as we can. In the meantime, please keep attacking it. Certain about this. It's gonna happen to the servants that get eaten. Not possible to digest data, it's likely storing them inside itself as valuable sources of information. Think of it like a bank account. The more money you deposit, the more valuable you are to the bank. In that case, the bank is our universe. Or it must be capable of using that energy for its own purposes. So if we destroy the account, or that is, stored resources should be released and the servant data will be able to return to the Throne of Heroes. No, actually you just lose the servant permanently. You have to resummon them. Yep. As long as we can defeat ORT, we'll wipe out our debt. But keep fighting until one of us goes bankrupt. Horsey will need more sample data if we're going to analyze ORT, so keep fighting it. Experience as a master is the key to winning this battle. You got it, MNC. Okay, let's just... I mean, we really only need one servant to do 200k now. Maybe I could like throw in a level 1 so I don't have to reset the craft essence. You go full. Oh, tutorial! There's Happatron, well, there's everyone. Then all-out battles, servants who HPs reach 0, crystallized and consumed by ORT. Monsters the exception. If the number of servants reaches 0, that's not gonna happen. Oh, its class change has been bare. Okay, he's an archer now. Okay, that makes it a lot easier. Data loss. I can bring like, I don't know. Let's bring this flag and probably swap those around. We can just put Mashu in for you. Wait, she's level 90. Okay. For realsies. First HP bar. Let's go. If foe will hurry up. So this is a pretty neat battle, but also like it's terrible for like a let's play like this. Yeah. That did more than Cedo 9. Hey, Mashu got the kill. There are the HP bar. Oh, he's still level 1. Then he just one-shots this, right? Oh, no? Like, I mean, he did a lot, obviously, but... Oh, almost. Wait, no. Come on, not like this, not like this. Oh my god, come on, ORT! Come on! Bye, Bunyan and Columbus. Okay. ORT? No story. Oh, no story! Until we're hurting it, but possible for us to stop this thing? Dang, not again. Horsey, I'm putting the battle on hold for now. Get some rest. Okay. Here, like, go to the Shadow Borders roof and get rid of any seats that try to jump on. Understood. The Tree of Emptiness leads all the way up here. But we're almost to the 4th underworld. Once we leave the 9th strand, and we should... Cameras last time! Crap! Mictlan's practically overrun by Trees of Emptiness now. That means... I wonder, remember the Sakura Dino Bros? They didn't die on screen, so they're not dead. That's how it works. Yep, we had seats scattered across the whole Lost Belt. I assume this is going to be kind of like an everyone works together to stop it, you know, like Camazotz, all the servants we have in the underworld. Because Camazotz is still alive, obviously. The Oslame, all the Danos that are left, Fukokin, oh, Vakub is still alive. So we're going to see him. And Tenochtitlan. Is Kali possibly, if he's somehow still alive? Doesn't matter where ORT is now. Nowhere in Mictlan is safe anymore. Forget the Oslaman Danos. By now, those seeds have probably killed all the flora and fauna in Mictlan, mowing down everything in its path. Oh, Tepu too! Shadow Border, this is the Storm Border. Got a critical emergency update for you. Tree of Emptiness seeds are showing up everywhere from the 8th strand to the 1st. They're probably going to keep coming after you. Make sure you keep enough defensive resources on hand to stop them from destroying the shadow border. Oh, for it. Think we don't know that? Been fitting these things out for a while now. Don't you have anything else to report? Give me some good news for once, dang it. Nemo here. Seeds are coming after the storm border as well. Luckily, not many have been able to fly up to our position, so we can handle them on our own. I also calculated ORT's route, sending you the data now. Why is it heading towards Mexico City? Life forms? Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Mexico City is a major detour from heading to the surface. Didn't think much about it back when Tezcatlipoca showed us that future, but why would it go there? That's not all. Hate to tell you this, but you need to know. Our analysis of the combat data provided has revealed that ORT is still incomplete. Its various parts, its appendages are operating independently. The energy it's using to move its limbs is coming from the limbs themselves. If we were to compare it to an animal, it's as if it's entirely lacking a heart to supply its body with blood, at least for the moment. Essentially, it's lacking its primary engine, still as incredibly powerful as we've seen. What? Saying that is what it looks like when it's conserving energy? Yeah, that's why it's level 1. That's all we're seeing is it's spinning its wheel, flailing its limbs. Guess it can compensate for a missing heart or brain with other parts. Still, this may be good news. Before it had its main power source when it rebooted, but have erased all of Mictlan in an instant. Good thing Camazotz destroyed its heart 6 million years ago. Might have been our enemy, it really helped us out there. Oh, now I see. That explains the mystery of ORT's route. What, there's an ORT route? I didn't know about this. Actually, ORT is a cute spider girl. You mean Sun? Correct. See, you figured it out as well, Horsey. Oh, right, that got moved to Mexico City, so ORT isn't heading for Mexico City, it's heading for the sun. Well, yeah, but they moved it after the attack on Chicken Itza. Why would it be doing that? The sun is ORT's heart. Oh, what? Been wondering how our new sun was created after the old one went out 6 million years ago. The Mala used up all their strength creating the first one. They lost their extraterrestrial status, became completely naturalized to this planet. So, the sun went out 6 million years ago, right? And Kukulkan was like, oh, hey, I know, I'll pull this out. This can be a sun, yeah. And accidentally woke up ORT doing that. Which means they must have found some other power source. The people of Khan flourished in darkness for 100,000 years before sacrificing everything to defeat ORT. Afterwards, the Mala took ORT's heart and repurposed it, creating the new sun. Just like what happened to the U-Olga Marie and David. ORT doesn't have its heart right now. It knows it's somewhere, still functioning. That's why the command to regenerate its destroyed heart was never issued. Its original heart was still intact and functioning, serving as Mictlan's second son. The energy source giving all Dano's life was ORT's heart the whole time. One hell of an organ transplant. Then ORT is heading for Mexico City because... Indeed, I believe it's trying to retrieve its heart and complete itself, as any living thing would do instinctively. After all that damage is done, can't believe it has the nerve to act like it's still a living creature. Alright, trigger the operations objective. You get the surface. We have to defeat ORT before it reaches the 6th stratum. That's not happening. We're getting defeated right at the 1st stratum. Doesn't mean we can let it escape the surface either, of course. We're all dead if we let it reach Mexico City. Let's defeat it before it reclaims its heart, no matter what it takes. Okay. More health bars now? What's it gonna be? Oh, I went from Archer to Caster. So it's not like it just goes through the night classes, the cavalry one. Saber now, okay. Oh, wait, hold on. I know. Yeah, look, your facial expression changes as the fight goes on. Just a nice little detail. We're already in, like, not a gosh. Bad pick for this fight. Riceman? Maybe someone who hits a little harder. Archers is like my worst thing. Oh no, Billy the Kid probably. I think, wait, or Robin Hood even. I think he has good mobile phantasm. Can we have a 2nd kaleidoscope? Level 1. Oh my god. Just sort through all of this. Yeah, okay, there we go. Go, Moriarty, go! Let's go! Plus Robin Hood too, but got it done. I don't think we'd be able to do that because like archers are probably my least developed class. Saber Ort's gonna give me probably the most trouble. Get one more hit? No, 100k. Yeah, we're just gonna be a little off. Oh come on! Or come on, give me a freebie round. Come on! Dang it! Having to wait for the load screens after this is the worst. Or down. See you guys. Story time? I say that after every time. Story, please. Already 37 minutes in. I mean, for you guys, we're probably like 15 minutes into the video, maybe. Those load screens are killer. Oh, story? Yeah, story. Wait, where is this? That's still the bottom layer? I don't even know where the shadow border is. Mictlan? Trees. Pretty background. Merciless end has come. A meaningless end has come. There's no safe place left anywhere in this underground world. A tree of emptiness seeds that sprung up in droves ransacked every plant they could find for me, down to the last blade of grass. Any life forms they encountered that weren't plants were perceived as foreign enemies, attacked indiscriminately. The animals killed by the seeds crystallized and shattered, their shards scattering across Mictlan. Every being living in the jungle, be they Danos or Ocelotl, died without even having a chance to fight. Yep, I see. Don't know why there are so many kinds of creatures here in the first place, but I guess this means Mictlan is done for. As if it was destined to end like this from the beginning. Her words, spoken only to herself, are lifeless. Disillusionment and regret fill her void. The corpse of a young man lies silently beside her. After Chaldea left for the surface, her plan was to let Earth's mantle swallow her along with the young man and collapse in temp. But something, she couldn't say what, but seeing the young man's body filled her with such rage that she forced her crumbling body into action. The fury driving her was spent. With that anger dissipated, all she could do was lie down by the temple's entrance, stewing in her impotent rage. What an idiot. Why did I even bother? Not like it makes any difference where we die. Everything's over now. Nothing we do will change anything. Isn't that right? He's Kali, copy of the king who once destroyed me. Foolish king, neither incompetent nor evil, merely unsuited for the job. For no particular reason, she placed her finger near the large scar on the boy's forehead. The body of the human chosen to be the one-year Tezcatlipoca was supposed to be flawless in every way. But a single scar marred the boy's forehead. No matter how many times he was reborn or how perfect the spell used to make him, the scar could not be. Is that like a historical reference? The scar seemed to be part of his very soul. I don't need to know who I am. I'll never ask either. I'm the king of the Ocelotl, and I'll only exist for 1 year. I was made to be king, chosen to become a god. Thank you, great Tezcatlipoca. Thank you for choosing me for this role. Thank you for giving me this chance to denounce proper human history. His gaze was like fire, determination sharp as a knife. Every cell in his body, every drop of blood flowing in his veins, howled with anger. The boy, who was given the name Kali, grew up never knowing who he was made from. All brother needed was one utterly devoted to vengeance who could override ORT's instinct. In that sense, he made the perfect choice. Kali, Montezuma's the second soul, was guaranteed to denounce proper human. Trusted Spaniards who came from afar, welcomed them into his home, only for them to stab him in the back. His fellow Mesoamerican tribes should have banded together to fight back against the foreign invaders. They turned on him too. In the end, his nobles deserted him. He was stoned to death by his own subjects. No wonder he didn't want to see proper human. No wonder he didn't want to see the city that became his. The young man with Montezuma II's soul at his core did indeed grow into a king filled with fury. Keep being king like this for a year, you'll become Tezcatlipoca. Why are we doing this now? Like, is now the time for a flashback about him? Like, unless he comes back to life. Kill the Danos, sacrifice their hearts to the sun. You may be strong and smart, but don't screw it up. This is a test, Kali. Test to see if your soul's fit to end proper human. It's no test. Never any doubt that his soul would be perfect for the job. The scar on his forehead was proof that, like it, his hatred would never fade. Or so I thought. Oh, is Mictlan narrating? You don't look very happy. Are you still upset about letting the sacrificial mages in Chaldea get away? No, I know where they are. At some point I'll be able to make up for my failure in letting them escape. More importantly, Tezcatlipoca's vision showed me the fate of Mexico City. Just remembering it troubles me. It shocked me. That is a surprise. You don't care about the Aslan or Mexico City at all. I don't think any number of them dying would bother you. That's right. I have no attachment to the city whatsoever. Not like them, a foreigner who doesn't even speak their language. Feel out of place no matter where I go. Right? So then why? The same reason you always fight so reluctant. I don't hate the Aslan, man. I just know I'm not like them. They're doing a great job. They're earnest, hardworking, and they mean what they say. I don't hate this city either, even if it's hard for me to be. Tezcatlipoca may have built it, but they're the ones who made Mexico City flourish through their love for it. The Aslan are genuinely proud of their. In any case, the city could not possibly have been an ugly place. Not when it worships you. I'll never throw my lot in with proper humanity. Not so stupid as to deny quality when I see it. One day, I expect I'll be banished from this city, but I'm not an ocelotl. When that happens, I'll build my own city. It'll be beautiful enough to rival this one. I know it will. It's Kali, but you're... I know. When my time as a 1-year Tezcatlipoca is up, I'll probably be sacrificed. When I think about protecting our culture, fulfilling my duty, or watching over the Aslan's fate as their king, the pain from my scar goes away. I think it's because I enjoy thinking about those things. But that's only a dream. My wildest one at that. As much as I like to make it come true, I know it never will. The purpose of this body, the whole reason it was made, is to destroy proper humanity. It's the reason I made it this far. Any other sentiments pale in comparison. So please, bear witness to my determination, Talalo. I promise that, no matter what else I must give up, I can and will prioritize the anger in my soul above all else. Please reconsider, Tezcatlipoca. I have no problem with destroying proper human history. Surely there's no need to destroy Mictlan. Destroy this very planet. So then once proper human history is gone and the Aslan times truly begins, won't that qualify as destruction and rebuilding? Yeah. But he lived. I swear, you really were a child to the end. You didn't prioritize the anger in your soul at all. You're genuinely furious. That it was your duty as king. You still ultimately chose the option you personally preferred. Seeing you fight so reluctantly reminded me of myself, right before I lost my brother. I know this is very self-serving. I want to make you a request I wish someone had made of me back then. Once you know who your true enemy is, you should fight them. Don't lie to yourself. The incarnation of a beautiful city. You'll gladly spill blood for your people's sake. Certain you don't still have regrets in your heart? Why do humans have to be so dang irritating? Pardon my French. I guess it was just her getting back into action then? I assume she'll be in Mexico City then. Oh, the Danos are here! How many survived? Like 50? There's an exact number, I forget what it was. Oh, you came back too? Thought I'd be the only one. There wasn't any sense coming back here. Yeah, that's true. For some reason, I just wanted to be here. Hey, there's a Danos at that shop too. How come you're watching this shop when there's no one else around? Well, I tried going back to the plains I used to live on. Just didn't feel comfortable there. No one can live anywhere we like. Nowhere I'd rather be than here. I understand. Danos can just cry out to each other to confirm we're all still here whenever we'd like. This fun conversation would be so much more interesting. Glad I found other Danos to here. Would anyone like to discuss proper human history? I feel like there's still things we haven't explored about the Chinese Lost Bell. Yeah? Really? That sounds great. I love long talks. Hearing a bunch of footsteps gathering here too. So chicken eats an ought to be. Well, what do you know? You all came back too. Can't say I understand it. It does make me happy. We all know we don't need this place. We still care deeply about it. We all know what's gone is gone. Don't want to get it back anyway. Guess that means Danos have fixations of our own. They just assumed Ares. They never realized it. So much for our talk. All the trees in the jungle just... Yep. A whole bunch of creatures I've never seen before appeared and started killing animals all over Mictlan. Yeah, I suppose that means our extinction has come. Wonder what the next dominant life forms will be. Sure, they'll be way better than us. Personally, more worried about Chaldea. Hope they don't get caught up in our extinction. I like those weirdos. Get. What are we at? 4 down? Oh, we made it to the 8th stratum. Okay. Assassin. Okay, Ilioton. Turkey? Yeah, she's good. How far in are we? Action. That's what we're here for. Okay, this has been great. And Serenity. Goodbye. Yeah, by quiet I mean not a lot, even close. Buster Serpents are rough in this. Yeah, take a bath or... Okay, well, I mean, it's like an inflatable pool, but... I mean, pools are basically just big baths, if you think about it. Halfway done. This is taking forever. Mictlan. Okay, so we passed the 8th underworld. Are we not getting a Camazot's like final show up? It's like it's really rare for like a death in Fake Red Order to be that unceremonious, right? Sorry, I need a little break. I haven't looked at my facial expression at all. Don't be sorry. Take a seat. Lean it back a bit if you want. Take 15 or so to clear your head and relax. Try not to rely on the ampoules. They'll catch up to you in a big way later. How are things looking outside, Commander Gordolf? I don't see any seeds. Now's our chance. Gotta slow down a bit so we can get out of here and get into a safe place. You're late. Are you reading me? Get back inside. You need a rest too. At least get something to eat. Oh yeah, I can use modular. I'm forgetting to use it. Understood. Moving to rear hatch now. Ritzy, would you mind tuning up the Ordinax? Hopefully. Not even close to relaxing. Hang on, I'll be right there. Been fighting for almost 4 hours straight now. That's what it feels like. Sure, they're both pacing themselves, but still. I think I just passed the hour mark. How much longer can they keep this? Well, no, I think we're a little short. I had a crash, so I cut the video. Can it really stop ORT before it reaches Mexico City? Something wrong, Depew? Keep looking out the window. There are more seeds headed our way? No, it's just observing the trees of emptiness. They're different from the ones we saw in the night stratum. He's gotta use his eyes for something. There's a huge Chekhov's gun. And that one was dead, wasn't it? How else are they different? According to what you told me, the trees of emptiness are what maintain their respective lost belt, yes? I do sense a great deal of energy inside them. Not as much as there is in Mictlan's sun. Compared to the one in Russia, these are more like the tips of branches. A real tree of emptiness is a lot bigger. Technically, I guess there isn't any such thing as a real or fake tree of emptiness. No such thing as real or fake. As long as it's in the right shape, its size doesn't matter. The galaxies inside these trees cannot possibly be real, yet we can't help but perceive them as such. We can accept a galaxy existing within a tree, but I don't see how that serves as the foundation of a lost. Even an ORT shut down after becoming a tree of emptiness. So it's basically the same thing as Chaldea's, right? It's gotta... Mictlan continued to exist. Perhaps these trees aren't using their galaxy's energy at all? No, never mind that now. The real question is, the galaxy's necessary. There's some deeper meaning behind them being galaxies. Depew? Yeah, figure this out for me! We don't have Sherlock anymore, we need someone to do it. ORT has reached the 7th stratum, not deviating from its route. Keeps holding to that route, our final showdown will be on the 6th stratum. Depew, I'm afraid we simply cannot afford to rescue any other Danos. I'm afraid I have to make the tough call now. No way for us to get to Mictlan ahead of ORT. Alright, quick. ORT's route will take it right through the observatory. I know. Thank you for your consideration, Gordolf. But even if we could get there in time, Shaquick still wouldn't be able to leave that dome. She simply cannot leave the observatory. We both came to terms with that long ago. So I assure you, none of you have anything to feel guilty about. That guilt falls entirely to me. This is what I get for wishing to free her, yet failing for hundreds of years to find a way to do it. Kinda forgot about her. I can't believe it's headed directly for me. This is gonna obliterate this entire plateau. It's kind of exciting. Never seen a spectacle like this in person before. Oh, I see you're prepared to meet your death with grace. Made the right decision. Even if I helped you escape, you wouldn't be able to live outside of this dome. Shaquick, the Danos born in Archetype, was observed this 5th age of Mictlan from beginning to end. As the Arbiter bound to oversee Mictlan's fate, I'll bear witness to your final moments. Back when you were talking with the Chaldeans, the Mala decided they would leave ORT be now that it had become the Tree of Emptiness. And that if Chaldea were to try and shut ORT down for good, I'll erase them myself. Really? Just the two of us here, and you're still insisting on playing Arbiter? Don't you think you might be too earnest for your own good, Ukolkin? You heard about Quetzalcoatl from Proper You Ministry, right? You know that the Mala based you off her, that she was far more free-spirited than you've ever been. I guess it just goes to show that both you and I are more what-ifs than mere what-ifs who were never able to become the real thing. Dinosaur wants to be argued. The gods of Proper You Ministry are from their own world, not ours. I'm this last boat's god of creation. It comes with obligations I must fulfill. And as your friend, as a daughter of this underground world, let me say goodbye. Mala, all of you decided to help us survive by creating an escape beneath the ground. I've been regretting that decision ever since. Spent tens of millions of years trying to make up for it. Feel there must have been a better way. Maybe you should have followed Proper Human History's example. Thank you. Appreciate what you've done. It's okay. We're so happy here. You may be different from us, you may be aliens, but you're still our mother. It's okay to grieve your children's deaths. Dream of how things could have been more like Proper Human History. Oh my, it won't be much longer now. You should leave before you're caught up in this. I'm glad I had a chance to thank you before the end. Goodbye, Kukulkan. You who were the sun watching over me, Brother Tepu were my only friends. But my life was more eventful and filled with love than any other member of humanity. Ah, that was a good line. Sad. Okay, sorry, my game crashed there. Can't handle the amount of ORT. Oh, we're gonna get Erish Kigol. Probably Jews are mid sacrifice scenes. I know we made the right choice not to follow ORT. Taking a more direct route has let us arrive just before it. This will be our final line of defense, right, Technical Advisor? Definitely. We should be able to summon servants more freely here. Go on and call forward, Horsey. Save us, Invincible Goddess! Oh, Ford, you're laying it on pretty thick. I guess I can let it go since it's just how you really feel. Won't be long now before ORT enters this underworld. You know what's going on. Of course I do. Don't worry, everything's all set to go. Made the right choice getting here ahead of it. Looks like you've done some damage to it so far. Putting an end to this right here and now. Dumuzid! Yeah, okay. Hey, Fluffy Sheep Boy! You okay? Since we don't have a camera crew with us right now, decided to try my hand at a triple cut entrance. Now the time for that? I'm the golden shooting star that transforms the galactic seas into pools of night. That's right, it's me and yours truly, Dumuzid! Everything is in place here, Kigol. Since the time has come for me to return the magical energy and buzz. Allow me to rephrase that. Since the time has come for me to return the magical energy you entrusted to me. Okay. You two haven't met Dumuzid before, have you? Dumuzid here is the Sumerian god of shepherds. So I take it he's responsible for some kind of problem here? You could say that again. You know how I turned this underworld into a flower field that dried all the flowers up? Well, Dumuzid here only pretended to dry them up. In fact, he turned them into magical energy, restoring for this battle. Confiscated it all not long ago. He can be a cheeky thing sometimes. I was originally planning to fly the coop with this nest egg once things went south. Now that I've been caught, it's obviously out of the question. So instead I'm betting it all on you and scary Ereshkigal here. Foresaw all of this. He's actually smart, what? Anyway, the bottom line is, we have a ton of magical energy stored up, and an anti-ORT wall all ready to go. Those exist? Behold the glory that is my newly summoned 1,000 Gugalana legs. That works! This looks perfect! They're lined up so tightly, not even an ant could squeeze past them. I mean, I see like a gap like right there and right there. Everyone would have thought of summoning a ton of divine beast legs to form a barrier. It does look like it should work. Also, they really remind me of being in a packed train car at rush hour. So sardines with. Oh, Ereshkigal! Bless you, Ereshkigal! My impression of you from the report on the 7th singularity was that you were much too soft-hearted for your own good. Seeing this plan, though, you say you might be a genius. Hang on, do you mean... Get some rest, Horsey? Let's get the summoning spell ready. It's all up to you now. Sorry, did I miss something? What's the do you mean? Who knows? And ORT got through them all in one hit. Wait, did he actually? What? Just fell through my Walgalana legs like they were bowling pins. Oh dear. They're packed so tightly they could barely move. How embarrassing. Let's just give up and go back to Uruk, Ereshkigal. Don't worry, take your place in the pickup summon. Shut up, Wolfer Brains. My Gugalana legs are... That has to be a fourth wall break. There's no other way to interpret that. My Gugalana legs aren't down for the count yet. Still just getting started. Okay, fine. This thing surprised me. I'll give it that. But this is where the real battle begins. Oh wow, that's amazing. I knew you'd come through, Ereshkigal. I appreciate the compliments. It's a little embarrassing to have you put that much faith in me. Right here, my command for Ereshkigal, goddess of the underworld. There shall no longer be limits on summoning. Whatever magical energy you need, the Storm Warder and I will provide. I assume we're getting some kind of buff here. So by positioning the remaining 996 Gugalana legs all around this underworld, I'll expand and compress this entire 6th stratum to increase its spatial density. If ORT thinks it can cross my domain that easily, it's got another thing coming. In the meantime, use my red lightning to slow it down, give her service to the underworld's protection. Let's finish this here and now, Horsey. I'll show you that I can also be a goddess of victory. Okay, we have 5 health bars left, including the final one. What's the... Hold on, I could look at the guide to see how much joy... Well, no, we had 2 aerials left, right? That about checks out. You defeat the 8th one for the next aerial. Then defeat it for the last one. Okay. Foreigner! Ah! Maybe now's a good time for Van Gogh. And Van Gogh pairs well with foreigners that are eldritch, that have a certain trait. Do I have? I think she has. I don't think any of them have it actually. Voyager, maybe? Wait, honestly, we could just bring Van Gogh. Ashu? Let's just bring Van Gogh and see how it goes. Well, no, we have to bring someone, so bring someone who will get 1 shot. I don't want to reset the craft essence. I wonder if Van Gogh can solo. I don't think so, but cool to see. That's good damage. Oh, they have double HP. Is that the buff? Oh, that hurt. Recover HP when HP reaches 0 other than ORT's attack. Oh, that's just always been there? Oh, magical element increase support. Okay, increase attack strength. See. Oh, he's stunned. Oh, that is crazy damage. Van Gogh, do it! Finish him! Almost, but he's stunned, so. Holy cow! Van Gogh's a monster. You're forgiven. Okay, that is... I mean, the attack up buff we got probably helps with that, but still, that is... Van Gogh gets the time to shine. I always like it when I get a user. Like, she's a servant I like a lot, but also, like... There's very few fights where she's actually useful, right? When was the last time we got a user? Like, Cernunos and... P and some amount of damage up. I'm gonna guess 50%, maybe 100 even. Okay, it's set after 8 break bars. I think it's 10 total, so I think we have 1 more. I think. I don't know if it counts that first one. Yeah, okay, it's done. And yeah, there's definitely story time after this. Feels good to see the purple. Next battle, we see the red. Hi, Hercules. We had to use up a good team like that. I have very few single target casters. I think like Prisma, Ilya, and Kirky, I used them both in the same battle. We're actually the only 2 I had like leveled up with skills up. Maybe I have a couple others, but I think Liz caster for Halloween, I think she's single target? Or maybe she's AoE. I do not know. Trade engine number 2's eternal temperatures redlining. Seeds attacks are wearing the electromagnetic barrier down fast. Oh yeah, we're still not with them. We're still like chilling. This keeps up, it can overheat. Slow down number 2 and begin cooldown. Divert power from number 3 to the barrier. We can get by with just number 1 for now, since the Reshkigol is helping out with the summonings. Veneer, how are perimeter looking? How's our perimeter looking? Finish eradicating the seeds? Almost. We've eliminated 92, that's half of them, of the seeds gathered around the border in Chichen Itza. We've run out of Spiritron torpedoes. We should be able to finish the job with the grounds regenerating right now. Good. We're not expecting there to be this many Tree of Emptiness. The way things are going now, we won't be able to use our primary cannon. Which means we won't be able to lend any firepower to the battle in the third underworld. Incoming message from Sion and Professor. Say they'll start charging the primary cannon once the seed's attacks dies down. It'll take 4 hours to prepare if we can only use engine number 4, so they want you to find a way to divert at least one more engine to the cannon. I know. Veneer, contact the Shadow Border. Tell them the Storm Border won't be able to provide magical energy for the next 4 hours. That's a long time. In the meantime, we're counting on Areshka Gold to provide all the magical energy necessary to maintain the Servant Spirit origin. I wonder if the other underworlds, because obviously we're gonna make it to them, are gonna have similar things. Like we have that water wheel set up. Is King Brody about using the water wheel to store some secret energy for your own? Easy for you to say, Nemo. Hit my limit a while ago. Which is glowing. Indeed. Been using so many mana bursts that your spirit origin is starting to come undone at your fingertips. Any further strain will risk violating the International Divine Spirit Treaty. Maybe we should just return to the Sumerian underworld? Oh no, I'm not done yet. I'm the only one feeling the strain of all these summons. Can't in good conscience abandon this battlefield as long as the summoner still has the will to fight. And look, Ort's definitely starting to feel the effects of all that damage. Give me more of the magical energy you squirreled away, Dumuzid. I'll turn myself into a generator if I have to. Don't forget, the hero who subdued Tiamat herself. We aren't losing a contest of wills. Okay, final 2 bars now. It's weird how the progress feels. Like the first couple of bars, it feels like you're doing nothing, right? And then in the final ones, it feels like you're doing everything. Archer. I think we got some good Lancers. Is Ort Brynhout's beloved? Yeah, we can use... I almost called her Veneer, Melusine. Don Quixote? Yeah, we're gonna use good old Don. I forget how Melusine works. Is the first one an AoE or is the second one? Okay, final one. Well, final one for this bar before we get to the final bar. You got what I mean. I've heard, I think I read that the final bar, your servants don't get deleted. Do I trust that? I guess I will. My Don and Sancho. Okay, what's the last class gonna be? Hopefully the last class. I mean, I don't think we can lose with a buff. Like, unless I just slot in, like, you know, level 50. You're gonna clear in the next battle. Have we done every class? I feel like it skipped one. Yeah, have we used riders yet? Yeah, it's our first time doing riders. Okay. Oh, Quetzalcoatl's actually, that's a cool one to do. You know, with Kukulkan and all. Supposedly they don't die, so I guess I could throw in Waiver. Look at that other one probably won't be in the video, so let's sumo Ort. Or let's suplex. Yeah. Cut that out. So I think this really took me 100 minutes, give or take. Maybe a little less. I had 2 crashes, so I can't really test. Let's go. How many servants have I lost so far? Like 25-ish, I guess. 10 health bars, and we get in one shot 2 or 3 of them. Oh, but we used Mashu once or twice. So let's just say about 25. It'd be cool if it showed you. You know, if you retry, oh, enemy invasion, complete destruction. But do you think it makes you replay the story too, or does that stay? Okay, my game crashed there. How many cuts have I done that? Like 4 or 5? Blast him. What is its hat thing? What is that? Boy, it is falling apart. I think we did ever get a reaction from it. I wasn't even sure we're hurting it, but yep, it's no mistaking this. We won! We did it! We actually beat it! It's just like how, remember Goku defeated Cell by teleporting him away when he blew up? It's just like that. We beat him. Woohoo! Well done, everyone. It's been a race. I'll be cracking open a bottle of champagne on the podium right now. Our greatest crisis is over. Or we could finally return to the storm border. Wait, shouldn't get too carried away just yet. We haven't thanked the one who helped most. Horsey, go outside and call your Eshkigol over here. He was originally summoned on the storm border. Oh? He deserves to come back with us and celebrate our victory. Phew, that's a relief. Honestly, it's pretty tough. Touch and go for a while, but we pulled it off. Good thing too. I felt I'd never been able to face Needlecrest after I read her the riot act the way I did. You should rest now, your Eshkigol. Before you close your eyes, happy to take any messages you want to pass on to Chaldea. I'll convey what you want to tell them, exactly how you want it told, right down to your facial expressions. That's okay. Still have the strength for that. I already disappeared without saying goodbye once. Not doing that again. The only question left is how cool Koken will respond. Hey, compared to Ort, she should be no problem at all. Is that a Babylonia reference? I do not remember. Did she not say goodbye? By this point, Chaldea should be more than capable of talking things out with her and finding a compromise that can both. Oh, I was kind of hoping she'd disappear before, or hey, wait, you knew Dumisid? Yes, sir, Eshkigol. But I asked you to give me the message you wish to pass on. Sorry? That you did a fantastic job. The representative of the Sumerian gods here, you have nothing to be ashamed of. It's no exaggeration to say you synchronized with the entire underworld, and that you became one with the underworld itself. Our opponent had only been the vanguard of another planet's forces bent on decimating our civilization. You would have been successful in fighting it off. Yeah, okay. But our opponent this time is a genuine planet eater. No being born on this planet could ever hope to defeat it. Horsey, go outside and call her Eshkigol over here. She was originally summoned on the storm border, after all. She deserves to come back with us and celebrate our victory. Yeah, Dumisid can stay here. Screw that guy. Oh no, Eshkigol! Uh-oh. Spooky TV static. Oh, what's going on? Feels like my brain is breaking. I can't see a thing. Or secure like the Vinci Cadoc. Let me know if you're alright. If you can see me, don't know what's going on out. Ding. Don't worry, sir. Everyone inside the vehicle is safe. You should get the shadow porter out of here as soon as possible. This distance, you have no chance of surviving. Please hurry. I won't last much longer either. What about our Eshkigol? It's already gone. They say a picture's worth 1,000 words. Check the monitor. Was she fighting Ort? 1v1? It's Ort's hat. Can't believe it. Internal temperature is skyrocketing. It's using nuclear fusion to generate energy, which is also producing a ton of cosmic rays and super gravitational fields. But I never remember the difference between nuclear fusion and nuclear fission. I mean, they're both pretty much the same thing, right? Scientists don't correct me. Currently at 10,000 degrees, looks like it could go up to 1,000,000. Once the inflation begins, it'll blow way past that. Looking at a real, honest-to-God's outer space thunderclouds, galactic supercell. hell? Sorry, but I can't even parse what you're telling us. Yeah, can you use a computer metaphor? You mean that thing on its back? Saying ORT can still move even while its body is falling apart? No, I'm afraid ORT's body is very much intact. We're only seeing what we want, not the truth. Fact is, every part we've been fighting up till now is the human equivalent of dead skin, the waste left behind on any active body. ORT is a shooting star that fell here from the void of space, a true unidentified flying object. What I'm saying is, that giant saucer which appears to be on its back is ORT's actual body. Never mind that, where's the rush could go? She was vaporized after taking a direct attack from the supercell, which is why she left this flower for you. No, it's only a single flower. I hope you'll accept it anyway. Final memento of the goddess who sacrificed her own dreams and hopes of finishing this fight here in the third underworld. As long as you have that flower, also have the underworld's protection. Is that gonna be a Chekhov's gun for later, or is that just sad flower? I also have a message for you. This is the real reason I've stuck around this long. She said to tell you. Sorry I couldn't keep the fight to the end. Hey, that's pretty awesome out there, right? She didn't so much as flinch in the face of that storm. Even as her spirit origin began to fall apart from burning so much magical energy for heroic spirit summons, she still stood tall. Her last smile was as radiant, beautiful as that red flower. I'm just sorry I was only able to record the audio for a moment. Sure was awesome. Thank you, Arishkigal. Anyway, my woolly aura barrier is starting to dissolve. The real hell, the real battle begins now. Good luck. You're going to need it. You shouldn't feel the effects of that storm too badly on the ground. Still advise you to stay at least 2 kilometers away during your next attack. Also, should warn you that, as the summoner, your job will now be vastly more difficult than it has been. But hey, you're always up for a challenge, right? I knew there's a reason I like you. Anyway, that's all I have to say. Afraid this is where I take my leave too. Not worried. You're all the way to the abyss, still shining with all the colors of the rainbow. The goddess of the underworld herself decided you are a hero worthy of her risking her own life. Truly confident you'll be paying the underworld more visits in the future. Hopefully not too soon. Okay, I'm saving phase 2 for another day. That is, morning exhaustion. Gonna wonder how Guno feels. Oh, I mean, we can see in the bottom left in a second. I wonder how long this video will end up being. Like, for me, it's over 90 minutes, but for you, it might be like 30 minutes. Yeah, he's looking pretty disgruntled there. So I think this one has less health bars. I think it has like 5-ish. Those who rule the planet. Anyways, next time we'll beat ORT for realsies, maybe. I don't know how long this section is, but we'll see. I'd like to do it all in one go. See you guys then. Bye.